Hi, we're going to talk about the Wikileaks controversy again, but this time we're going to talk about Bradley Manning, PFC Bradley Manning, the Army enlisted man who's been accused of releasing secrets to Wikileaks. Manning has a very diverse public persona now. People on the left want to celebrate him as sort of Saint Bradley the Just. They compared his activity in releasing the State Department documents and the military documents and violating the security laws on the lightest side to that of Daniel Ellsberg in releasing the Pentagon Papers. And on a more ephemeral side, they suggest that Manning is like a good German soldier revealing the horrible crimes about to be committed by the Nazis. The only problem is most of the documents released by Manning could hardly be said to have shown any crime at all. The American people have responded in a unique way. 70% of the American people believe that the WikiLeaks disclosures damaged the United States. People who support Manning, however, have this way of escalating his activity to sainthood. There's a suggestion that Manning, who's being held at Quantico, for example, is being tortured. Why? Because he's on suicide watch, because he's being watched 24/7, because he's not permitted to leave his cell 1 hour, except 1 hour a day. In many ways, these are the way that other people are treated, with the exception of the suicide watch. His supporters want him to be released into the general population at the Quantico brig. I don't know how good an idea that would be. After all, even bad Marines, those who behave poorly, are essentially still a fairly patriotic group, and it's not clear that most of the people being held at Quantico, since they've already demonstrated a lack of impulse control, would be very happy to be locked up with someone who they might consider a traitor. How safe would Bradley Manning be in a Marine brig with people with poor impulse control? Perhaps the Marines are not trying to torture Manning, but simply keep him out of harm's way. The whole situation with WikiLeaks and with Manning shows the split that's occurring in the country between people who have more organized senses or more traditional senses of playing a role and people who are for the new media and the old left, and people who are using the new liberating media of the internet to advance an agenda that started long ago when the left announced its war on the establishment. And that war is being waged against people who are trying to preserve the United States in its role in international affairs and preserve the institutions that are necessary to do that. The problem that they're not recognizing is that while they may see Manning's role as heroic, the code of military justice will, in all likelihood, has seen it as criminal. And PFC Manning himself may end up serving a long time in jail as a result of his attempt to achieve the idealism of those people. In conclusion, this matter will go on for some time, and Manning may prove to be either a martyr to his cause or a victim of his immaturity.